Ron's cell phone. No, not at all. Just a couple of things. Thank you very much for this day. And I will have to say this. I am kind of at a loss for words in a way. First of all, we have some, that's my sister, yes, she knows, yes. I just want to welcome all of you who braved the weather today. It's not as bad as they said it was going to be. Well, of course, I looked at the town of Paris. It always is sunny out here, usually about 75 degrees. And that's what Randy tells me about Bristol anyway, so I believe him. But this day is not only a day for Virgil Gentz, I think it's a good day for the town of Paris. And the things that we have shared together over the years. And I'm very proud, and it's nice to see so many familiar faces show up today. Not only my family and relatives, I have to say thank you, of course, to them, my daughters, son-in-laws, about 3 of the grandsons, and others in a basketball tournament in Milwaukee, and my little redhead 9-year-old going on 21. I don't think she's here yet, but she'll be coming in here shortly, I think. But this day is really about all of you in here and surrounding towns, and I appreciate it. I see the elected officials here. Thank you for taking time out of your busy days, and especially when you can drive out in the county here and you can find your way back, because you know we got curfews here at 5 o'clock. The gate goes down, so etc. But thank you folks for being here today. I really mean it, and I do appreciate it. I want to thank, I don't know for sure how this all got together, 35 years. No, I'm not going to quit or leave. But I think a couple of people who really started the ball rolling. And Bev, our clerk treasurer, and Mary, her office aide, who could not be here today, office associate, very big helper. She can't be here today. And then I know other people got involved. Ron, thank you. Kenny Munson, board supervisor. Kenny told me after a board meeting the other night, sorry, Virg, I can't be here because he has a place a little bit further up north too. And as I told him, hey, Kenny, I know how it is when it comes time we have to do things at our cabin. We have to do them when we have help and so forth. But I appreciate Ron and Kenny for the time and effort and the board that we try to get some things finished here in the town of Paris. And thank you, Ron, for today. I do appreciate that. We in Paris, I think we're working hard to kind of continue some of the things that you heard about today. We're trying to make Paris a better community. We're trying to work with our neighbors. We're trying to secure our borders. We want to be friends and work with towns and villages, cities who are close to us. And I'm very happy the mayor he found time to be here today. Thank you, Mayor Bosman. And of course, Ben Hartwig, a good friend from the town of Summers. Yes, when he was on the sheriff's department, you had to watch him because he liked to give tickets. But then he worked in the next county for a lot of years. But he's not only is one heck of a good friend, now he's chairman in Summers, and the time and effort in our towns association he puts in. Benny, thank you for your time and effort and what you do for all of us in this room too. And I just think that we're going to keep working at whatever things that we want to see here. I just want to back up to a couple of things that Ron said and some of the things pointed in my direction. I had a lot of help at this, and so at many of the things. For instance, the first contract with waste management. We worked on that. Well, I was elected in '79. I think we started right away about 1980, 81. And a good friend of yours and mine, August Zerbel, was here a long time. I think we're together about 22 years on the board when he passed. But August Zerbel, Mark Brzezinski on the board at that time. A lot of meetings, a lot of time, and a couple of attorneys were a big help in that. So I see Marilyn's here today. Thank you, Marilyn. And we do appreciate the time and effort you put in for our town, and of course the years that August was our town chairman. I'm not going to single out too many other people because there's still some hot coffee and other things over there. And I see cookies that the grandsons didn't eat up yet, but they'll be working on them. I'd like to thank Gail, my wife of 48 years. It seems like only yesterday is 49 years. I mean, no. And then, of course, we don't throw in the about 4.5 years or so that we were going together after the end of high school. Well, end of high school and afterwards. But thank you, wifey. I guess I shouldn't say that, but that's kind of a term that I use at the house, and I mean it in a very respectful way. And because I have to, she's a Polish lady, she's very tough, she'll kick my If my dad said at the table, my sister Larna could tell you, there's a fine line between fear and common sense. And so, it's probably a pretty good size bag.
Can I say something?
My sister, yes, you may, Larna.
Your father said, when you were a little kid, I don't know what he's going to be, but I know damn well he'll be a politician. And that was, my dad's been dead since 1959. So, you know.
It's been a while, no doubt. I still remember the backhand, though. But I do have 3 daughters here. I'd like to say the 2 redheads staying together. Kimberly, the shorter of the 2 redheads. Kelly, the taller of the 2 redheads. Teresa, where did Teresa go?
Right in front.
Oh, there's Teresa. Right next to, oh, the connotation is, be careful, Teresa, what you say. But anyway, Teresa and Kelly's husband, Gregory, police officer from Milwaukee. Benny, I got to keep an eye on things. And I think 2 or 3 of the boys are here, right? 2, that's right, yeah. Gregory, our oldest grandson, is getting ready for college next year. Jackson, the youngest of the 4 boys here, basketball, soccer, and Gregory's a swimmer, and other things too. Football, kicker, field goal. He kicked, the football team's not the best, but they haven't won 3 games, and his kicking kind of led to the wins this year. But anyway, thank you, Gregory. And then, where's Joe?
Right here in front.
Hi, Joe, don't be hiding, Joe. Joe and Teresa. Joe is a personal trainer. That's why I'm in such good shape. He can do more exercise in 5 minutes than I could do in a year, for goodness sakes. But anyway, Joe, thank you. Gregory, thank you. My little redhead, she's not here yet. Mike, are they? They have a basketball game today, and Michael's a coach, and they're coming down shortly, but they're not here. But thank you, kids. Younger adults. And of course, for all the years I've been on a board, I have to say, between Gail and the kids, I guess I made meetings. I try to make most of the sporting events, and sometimes it's a little chore, but this job is very important, and my family is very important. But we worked on that, but thank you, Gail, and kids. That's about enough, I think, for me to talk about today. The biggest thing I want you to do now is enjoy each other's company, and the goodies that are over there, everything is dietetic. And this guy over here with this camera here, this West City Eye guy, but Darren, I'm glad you could be here today. Help me out the first name again. Okay. One of those newspaper people again, but so many different walks of life people here. And thank you very much for being here today. And I do want to just say a couple of things about our fire rescue folks who have been here for a number of years. We started this building in '87, and we started a fire and rescue at that time. And through our board at that particular time, this building, in addition, finished, what did I say, '08. But our fire and rescue chief, assistant chief, officers, and those who do the work, those who first responders, fire and rescue, thank you very much. And I know we're working on things to be better yet. So thank you very much for the time and effort you put in. And I'm going to be quiet, mingle, do what you wish. Thanks for coming out. Thank you very much.